Hey there, everyone. Really hope you had a good start to the week, Monday and Tuesday, now that it's Tuesday evening. But I wanted to talk about a pen that I've been using lately that, well, I've had it a really long time. So, to start off, the pen is the Edison Nouveau Premier. My specific one is the 2017 Spring Edition for the color of this resin that they've made it with. However, I'm sure they're still available in this shape, and so that's why I thought it would probably be worth talking about, and as well as kind of my experience going through different nibs on it. And I want to say this though, I never had a nib on this I didn't like. It was just simply that I didn't know what my tastes were when I got this. 2017 in internet years is like the last millennia, right? So it's and well, into the hobby for me, a long time ago. I mean, at that point, I was just learning how to even fill it and use a fountain pen. I think I probably only had a couple nice ones. I think I just had my Mont Blanc and my Pelican, I believe, were the two nicest I had at the time. And then I wanted to get something else, and I thought this really fit the bill because I was wanting to get into, I'm further into it now. I'll do more of those in the coming future on like vintage American pens, but this one really spoke to me because it's, they're made in Huron, Ohio, I believe, and they do a great job. But I fell in love with the Nouveau shape specifically because I think Brian Goulet said it was based on a vintage style, and I think it is. It looks really nice. With the material and the way that they machine it on the lathe and everything, I love the appearance, like I said, and I love how each one would be unique, especially when it's one like this where it's multiple shades in that resin. And so another unique thing I noticed too was, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm going to try it, is that how I know what year it is and everything, they actually, if it's a special edition like mine, I might regret doing this, but they actually like heat stamp the year on there. Oh, there it is. Maybe might be too bright with my phone, but I'm gonna try it one more time. I was able to get it while I practiced for the video, but I'll give up here in a second. Oh, but I assure you, they print it there and it looks really nice. And you can kind of see the lettering, sort of, but not really. Okay, I'll quit wasting your time, but maybe I can get it up there enough to show it. I don't know. It's right here. Yeah, okay, you could kind of make it out. Sorry about that. But mine says 2017 Spring Edition Nouveau Premier. But what I was speaking on earlier was that when I originally got it, I got an extra fine nib because I wasn't sure, and I was wanting to use it for school and stuff, so I knew it wasn't going to do great if I go too much bigger than fine or medium, so I thought, well, I'll try extra fine. And, it feels really good. It feels more like an Aurora nib, though, on that, because it's so fine. And then later on, I don't know what I got after that, but then couple months ago, I switched it to the steel broad nib, and that one works brilliant. I think that if you want something wider, go straight to the medium or broad, but knowing that it's a Nouveau nib, or Nouveau nib, and they're great, and they're German, so it's going to be a little bit of a larger line. And that steel version was very good. It had like the slightest amount of feedback, just like their trademark, or I don't know if it's a trademark, but they say smooth with a hint of feedback, and that is about right. But this weekend I went on Nouveau pens, and I got the 18 karat broad nib, and I've been riding with that today, and that thing is smooth. It's really nice. It's there's almost no feedback, but that's kind of like I like, and I think it flows a little better as well, and then you can actually stretch out just a little bit of line variation, which is great, and I'll show you that example in a second. But this is what the 18 karat nib looks like, and you can also get that in a rhodium plating, even though it's 18 karat gold. I should have got out the example of that, because my extra fine is the rhodium 18 karat, but I won't go into that. And what's also super unique about at least this Edison pen, I don't know about the others, but is that this one it comes with the converter, which is brilliant. I wish more would, but it comes with a converter, and you can do, it's standard international size, and you could even do, and then you do cartridge, obviously, and then you can even eyedropper this whole barrel, but I never really do that, because I'm always afraid I'm going to unscrew it, and I also like having the converter, the ability to prime the feed if I want to, so that's good. And then, like I said, the nib's swappable, but you have to get the whole little set there. I believe it's $25, $25 US for the steel nibs, and when they released them, they were $125 for the gold, but they're $150 now. I think they've been $150 for like 5 years or whatever, but so it's a good chunk of cash, but I love how the gold one feels though. But I want to say though, don't feel bad to start off on the steel one. It felt really good. I may even put that one back on, for because it seems like the feed wants to slow down with this gold one a little bit, but I just think it's just because it's just a wetter nib, and I didn't show it, but this is the one that it comes in the box, and it's like I said, the spring edition. I don't know if they're doing this box still, but I love this box, so I think it's really neat. And when you would open it, it's just the pen company, and then you get the little emblem there, or the little logo, whatever that is. It doesn't pull open, but the pen was here with the converter slit under there. And yeah, so I think that's almost everything. The only thing I want to cover before I move on to the sample is I did a quick sample because I wanted to show, I know this is about the pen, but I wanted to show a little bit about the paper too, because I was noticing how that affected having this gold nib. I mean, any nib it would affect, but so this is how it looks. So in this hand I have Rhodia 80 gram, and then in this hand I have Tomoe River 52 gram, and as you can see, it seems, that the ink would be a little bit more, it appears broader on the Tomoe River. However, it seems to get the pen to jump start easier on the Tomoe River. So that's what I'm going to be providing the writing sample with today. So, and this ink is Ackerman Shocking Blue number 5, which I've really fell in love with lately. That was a birthday gift from my mom. I absolutely adore the Dutch Master inkwell, but that'd be whole nother video when I talk about inks one day. So I think with all being said, I'm gonna go into the sample. So I hope that that might have been useful, and I will see you in a minute. Hey guys, so bit of writing with the Edison. Nouveau. Premiere. And as I already mentioned, it's the 2017 edition, but I'm sure it would apply any of these models. And the ink for today is Ackerman Shocking Blue. Okay, and then the flexibility. Now, again, on this one, this is the 18 karat nib, and the steel nib is not going to give you this type of experience, but it did. I remember using the steel one recently, like I said, and the line for broad is about like this, so it wouldn't, you know, it's like that. So I'm just gonna, these are just with no pressure, and then just apply. And then about right here would be the thickest you could get. Just still very not, it feels wonderful. It really does. Like I said, there's next to no feedback with this. And again, this is on Tomoe River paper, like I said. Sorry. So pretty good. I mean, it really feels good. And then I'm just going to go ahead and throw in Quick Brown Fox, because I noticed, I thought it would be good to provide what all the letters look like before I move on. Sorry, my tripod's in the way, so this is ugly, but anyway. So, pretty darn good. I really enjoy this one. So let's see, we did that. And then I don't have my guide with me, guys, so I've done that, I've shown that. And then the smear test. It puts out plenty of ink, and this gold nib just really flows brilliant. And this isn't even, I mean, it's a decently wet ink. It was listed as average flow when I got it from Vanessa Pens, but it's puts it out really well. And then I forgot to mention that this is the broad. I should have said that up there. I think I ran out of space. An 18 karat. Forgive me, guys. This one's kind of everywhere, but anyway. So broad 18 karat. Reverse writing. I haven't tried this, so we'll see. I don't require one too for me, but Oh, it's super dry, but actually, that's actually not all that bad. That's actually one of the better reverse riding ones I've ever tried. So, yeah, just dry and fine, but that would give you a good extra fine right there. So that's really nice. So I've done that, and then we'll see if the feed keeps up with the pure Gustafson test. And before I do, like I said, I just put this nib on today, and I could have tried a different ink and stuff, but I love this ink, and I mean, it does fine in it otherwise, so I don't think it will do great, but we'll see. So not bad at all, really. Really not bad whatsoever. I think maybe this paper helps out a lot, because I was trying to use it on Rhodia, and it may be too, the Rhodia may be even too smooth for this nib, since it is so broad. But anyway, I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I hope that I can still have the amount of time I do to do these reviews for you guys. And I'll see you later, guys. I hope you have a good one.